Hey guys, good morning. How are you? Good afternoon, good evening. Hope things are well. Hope you're well. Yeah, welcome into another Friday. As always, every Friday is Patreon Friday, where we listen to Patreon suggestions. And this might be the first time in a long time that I'm actually going to be able to catch up, which is absolutely insane. So I'm kind of excited about it. We really don't have much to go through today. Maybe. Yeah, I'm really happy about this. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me just sip some of my coffee. How's everybody doing today? How are you? Australia, good day, mate. I'm sorry. Forgive me for that. I'm good, thank you. I'm good. Good night to you. I know for some of you it's very early/nighttime. As always, this is definitely one of the most relaxed and fun streams of the week, and I think those of us that do it every week really enjoy it. Good afternoon for you. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, we have quite the worldly mix of people here. Essentially, the game plan for today is the same as always. We'll just kind of work our way through. There is one Turin dot tier, which will be an in-depth analysis, and it looks like it's Kirby 64, which is great. You've never caught one of these before? That's great. Well, it's so nice to have you. In terms of the rest of the schedule for the rest of the week, well, tomorrow is Gacha Game Saturday, which is I'm officially dubbing it that, since it seems like every Saturday now has become Gacha Game Saturday. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. EST is Wuthering Waves until about 11 or 12. Some companion story quests talking about music that's kind of come up recently. And then Bonsoir Française, some WUWA farming. And then in the afternoon, 1 to 3/4, we'll be just playing some Zdravstvuyte. We'll be playing some ZZZ. So that's the other game plan for that. I've been slowly working my way and catching up with ZZZ. And yeah, so Gacha Game Saturday is the new term for it, because it's basically just a full work day. And it's true, no one looks at the pin message, but I appreciate you trying. Hello, Indonesia. Lots of Indonesians in the chat that come in pretty frequently. Indonesia. To you, I say, hello. Oh, interesting. Salamat siang. Hello, formal. Good morning. Selamat pagi. Apa kabar? Bagaimana kabar kamu hari ini? You're Dutch, so let's do some Dutch phrases. Essential Dutch phrases for tourists. Let's see. Ik zou graag bestellen. Wat raadt u aan? De rekening alstublieft. Ich bin allergisch für. I'm allergic to. Ich bin allergisch für. Bike Mike Saya Marco. I don't know what that means, but good morgen to my Dutch folks. Indonesian is very similar to Tagalog, actually, which I did not expect. To all my Dutch friends, hoe gaat het? Good, dank, u en met u. Portuguese. Let me look up some Portuguese phrases. Portuguese is not too hard for me because of my. Het got good. I know. My I don't know the way that it's pronounced. So I'm treating it more like German than I am like Dutch. Hola, ¿cómo está? Bom dia. I'm looking it up. Boa tarde. Boa noite. Nice to meet you is prazer, really? Adeus. Com licencia. Por favor. Obrigada. Sim. No. No. ¿Dónde está? It's basically like Spanish. ¿Cuál es su nombre? Hey, Red Car, what's up? Good morning. Oh, the G is like a g. Go. Fala English. Oye, noye, entiendo. What other languages do we have in chat? Oh, we have Russian. Russian phrases. Здравствуйте, madami deskavam? No. Здравствуйте, madami Madami da, нет. Пожалуйста, спасибо. Не за что. Не за что. На здоровье. Прошу прощения. It's very similar to Polish, actually. Прощение. Извините. Извините. Те. Я не I know, куда вы удалились. Some Hindi. Okay, I'll try some Hindi. Hindi phrases. I'm watching from America. I got this fidget spinner that's actually just like a couple keys on a keyboard. Namaste. Dhanyavad. Aloo gobi. I just had some aloo gobi the other day. Shubh Prabhat. Namaskar. Hello. Good evening is Susandhya. Susandhya, namaskar. Good night is Shubh Ratri. See you later is Bad mein Milate Hein. Aloo gobi. I really did. Fuck my shit up though. Tumhara naam kya hai? I had some tandoori roti. How do you say good morning in Latin? Isn't it just a Polish tongue twister? Let's see. 10 of the craziest Polish tongue twisters. All right, here we go. Lentil wheel mill grinds. So it'd be sosvieka kova miała mhin. Podje kincie chmurność w glas. Persian phrases, sure. Essential Farsi. Halo salam, koda hafez, loftan bale na, sob bekir, ruz bekir, shab bekir, merci or manun. Well, all right, well, salve, buongiorno, loftan bebakshid. I am German. Man almani hastam, chetori. I'm fine. Kubam. How much? Chande. I want. Mikam. Where are the toilets? Dashui toilet koyast. Malaysian phrases. Simple Malay for expats. Let's see. How are you? Apa kabar? Please, tolong. How much? Berapa? Can you speak English? Boleka anda berbahasa Inggris. Inggris. Where is the toilet? Di mana tandas? Oh, that's pretty easy. Di mana tandas? Thank you. Terima kasih. Do I think video game composers have more freedom than movie or opera ones? 1,000,000%. J'aime beaucoup le français. I think you'd really like tonton, tonton, tonton. Yo, watching from Brunei, which is like Malaysia's version of Canada. Tonton, tonton, tonton. Saya tidak faham. I don't understand. Saya tidak faham. Yes, no, ya, tidak. Goodbye. Selamat tinggal. It's very similar. Tagalog is really similar to some of these languages. I bet you can't say what's up in Newfie. How to say what's up. I'm going to tell you the truth. I didn't realize that Newfoundland had its own phrases. What? Guide to Newfoundland English. On a journey to Newfoundland and Labrador. You know how many times I've flown over Newfoundland and Labrador? Newfoundland? How do you even pronounce this? Newfoundland? Dutch and Farmer's Dutch. Non mi frega niente. Non mi frega. What yat? What yat? What yat? This is it? Aku tidak mengerti? You think Tagalog is strange? Let's do some Tagalog. Do we have any Filipinos in the house? Mi gente? Tagalog phrases. 90 useful to Filipino. Kumusta? Kamusta? Salamat? Magandang umaga is good morning. Isn't that crazy? Good afternoon. Magandang hapon. Magandang gabi. Pipino here. Good night. Magandang gabi. See you later. Kita tayo mamaya. I call my mother-in-law, I call her Nanay, because that means mom. And what is your name? Ano pangalang mo? Kumusta ka? Do you speak English? Nagasalita ka ba Ingles? Yeah, they're all. I don't understand. Hindi ko maintindihan. It's a crazy language. Please speak slowly. Mangyaring magsalita ng dahan-dahan. But it'd be like more like mangyaring magsalita ng dahan-dahan. More like that. San ang. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? ¿Dónde está? Yo tengo un gato en mis pantalones. You can speak Bahasa? I don't think so. Belgium in the Flemish part? Holy shit. Well, in Belgium they speak hallo hallo. In Belgium they speak French as well as Finnish. They speak Finnish in Belgium. I thought they speak what? Hold on 1 second. I know, it did sound like that. Abbiamo certi italiani qui in casa per caso? Ci sono italiani qui dentro? Can I do 5019? Yeah, isn't that 19? Hang on, 50 in French. 50 in French is 50 is 50, 50 is 50, 50, 59, 59? 59? Oh, are you saying a D's nuts? D's neuf? D's neuf? It doesn't really sound like nuts, but Belgian French is fairly similar except for number 70 through 99 and their R being harsher. I see. The pronunciation for Mengerti is a bit tricky because you don't pronounce Mengerti as Mungerti, but Mungerti, and it is read like ng, ringing, so Mungerti. No, you explained it. Mungerti. These nerfs. Morning. If you think French hard, you should check out the Danish numbers. Yeah, actually, let's Danish numbers, number pronunciation. Let's see. Enjoy your lurk, Ayaka Impacts. Always appreciate a good lurk. I have a Luna gets a treat redeemed from Thiago. Holy shit, 50,000? All right, I gotta go get treats.
17.
17? 17?
18.
18?
19.
19?
20.
20.
30.
Treuve, even though it looks like TREDV. What? That's insane. Treuve.
40.
For.
50.
Helftrets. So the A becomes an E. Interesting.
60.
Tres, even though that's tres is 13 in French.
70.
Helfjerds.
80.
Fies.
90.
Helfimfs.
100.
Hundrede. Let me go get Luna some treats. Thank you, Thiago. I'll put her up on the couch so you can enjoy it. Someone redeemed a treat for Luna. Someone redeemed 50,000 points for Luna. Up. That's not up. Go up. Good girl. Sit. Thank you, Thiago, for your 50,000 meatballs. And Luna thanks you too. You want to hear the chomp? Hold on. I'll let you have the chomp. Hold on one second. Stay up. Go up. Let me pick you up. Yo! The baby! Ah! Well, you wait. Someone gave you these. Ow, God! Right them. Luna, let them hear your chomping. Hold on. Don't need my microphone here. Let them hear your chomping. Good? All done. Hi. 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 Okay. You want to sit with me? You good? There's no more treats. Anyway, that was fun. We did our language class for the day. Hey everybody, welcome in. This is Luna. She's got some redness on her neck we're working through. She's been itching. There's nothing else. Hi. Hi everybody. Hi. Hi. She's like scouring the table in case there might be something else there for her. There's nothing else. Look at the camera. Hello? What are you looking at? What is this intense stare? There's nothing there. Hello? There's nothing there. There's nothing else there. It's literally just crumbs. I've got nothing else for you. Thiago redeemed them. All right, I'm going to let you out. Go outside. Go see Mommy. Okay. What's Luna's favorite opera? What a great question. I'll have to think about that. All right, so the game plan is as follows. We will be crashing through about 30 tracks. I really enjoy speaking language. Do we have any italiani? Ci sono certi italiani in chat per caso? Un italiano, due italiani? Qualche italiano per caso, no? Forse? Oh, you want opera? Okay. I was talking about Russian opera earlier. Wow, you're just redeeming all your points today, Thiago, huh? Let's do Lenski's aria. What the fuck? Lenski's aria. Karaoke. Ciao. Куда вы удалились, весни моей, золотые дни? It's been a long time since I sang this. Can you hear me okay? Is it balanced well? Что день грядущий мне готовит, его мой взор напрасно ловит, в глубокой тьме таится он. Нет нужды в судьбы закон. Падал я стрелой бронзённый, или мимо пролетит она. Всё благо бденный, и сна приходит час определённый. Благословенный день забот, благословенный тьмы приход. Блеснется утро лучшей нити, и зарегьярит яркий день. А я, быть может, я гробницы сойду в таинственную сень. И память юного поэта поглотит мельная лето, забудет мир меня, но ты, Ольга. Скажи, придешь ли, дева красоты, слезу пролить над ранней урной и думать, он меня любил. On mnie jedinoj poświaty rozwiet pieszalnej żyzni burnej. Ach, Olga, ja Ciebie lubię. Ciebie jedinoj poświaty rozwiet pieszalnej żyzni burnej. Ach, Olga, ja Ciebie lubię. Сердечный друг, желанный друг, приди, приди, желанный друг, приди, я твой супруг, приди, я твой супруг, приди, приди, я жду тебя, желанный друг. Приди, приди, я твой супруг. Куда, куда, куда вы удалились, золотые дни, золотые дни моя? And then after this aria, Lenski goes on to have a duel with his best friend and actually dies. It's a really powerful moment, and it's the end of Act 2. That's Russian, yes. It's actually it's the operatic version of the famous Pushkin, which is basically the Shakespeare of Russia. The Pushkin, Evgeny Onegin, Eugene Onegin. Very powerful piece. Lenski is from a small town, and he's friends with a bored, sort of womanizing man who oh, thank you, Eleanor, appreciate that. It's a very powerful piece where he's basically saying farewell, farewell to the golden days of spring, and he reflects on life and love, and there's much sadness in his heart as he says farewell to Olga, his girlfriend, who he was very much in love with, who he felt betrayed by, and he's reconciling with the fact that he will die. And yeah, thanks, Tiago. Well, not bad for not warming up. All right, let's stop procrastinating. Had such a great time singing that. It's one of my favorites, and we were talking about Russian earlier. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thanks for hanging out. I like to sing. I like to sing for you guys. It's very fun. So I appreciate it. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna dive into some. We're going to dive into some Kirby here. This will be an analysis video for this particular tier. And then the rest of the afternoon will be just like hanging out and enjoying pieces of music and stuff. Yeah. So first up today is, hey, listen, if you want more opera, you just have to redeem it over on Twitch. How many points was that, by the way? 20,000, and Luna is 50. Oh, Luna's 50,000 meatballs because Luna would become very fat if it was lower. And Opera's 20,000. So yeah. Hey Zav. All right, let's check out Ripple Star theme from Kirby 64: The Crystal Shards. As usual, this is the typical thing you've seen on the channel before. Stopping and starting as we go. This music is played on only one stage, but it has a presence. Let's check it out. And thank you to E. Koriha for recently becoming a patron. So let's check it out. What a chaotic piece. Isn't that crazy? So I think one of the things that really makes this so crazy and interesting is the fact that as we move through it, there's this constant lower bass that's just keeping us moving. The rhythm here is actually crazy, with a couple occasional accents that occur, ba-dum, psh, bow, which really makes you feel like, oh shit, you know what I mean? It's cool, and that's obvious, right? Like there's nothing, I wouldn't say it's necessarily a deep piece, but one of the more interesting things about this is the fact that we are constantly in a forward momentum of trying to get to the exit. It really does feel like, holy shit, well, we're not going to be able to like do this. And there is a jazz aspect to it that I find pretty interesting, because it really doesn't like sit in that very smooth jazz, sort of like jazz trio sound. If anything, this feels like it borrows more from like a big band style. And what's kind of cool is the fact that the rhythm constantly propels us forward. And that's actually the thing that's buoying the piece. It's just like, boom, 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 boom. Gotta keep going, gotta keep going, gotta keep going. And on top of that, I like that the fear comes across not so much in the bass, but it comes across in those sharp, jagged trumpets. Again, that's obvious, but I feel like it's worth pointing out for the sake of pointing out. Oh, cool. So let's just talk about that too. So I find it, if you listen to the background of it, it's actually going da-ba-dum, bum-ba-da, ta-da-ba-dum, ch-dum-da-da, cha, da-ba-dum, dum-da-da, chow. And it's sometimes what it's really fun to do, and I would encourage you to do this on your own, is when you're listening to a piece of music, if you try to isolate the different aspects of it, you can really start to pick up on some of the colorful ways in which composers write music in order for us to feel and connect with. And so I feel like that section underneath, which really you could totally gloss over and not even pay attention to, is incredibly that's the confidence in Kirby. I think that's where my brain goes. That's the sense of enthusiasm that Kirby has. That's a sense of like, whatever, I can take this on, right? But there's an insurmountable feeling of pressure, especially when you get into this incredibly fast, like sort of fluty, clarinety mixed in with the trumpet over top, and that really kind of steals the show in a way. That steals the focus so that you wouldn't actually hear the layering at that point, because whenever it's a funny thing, unless you're like really trained for it, there's a real tendency for us as human beings to really lean into melody and really lean into like the right hand. So that is actually the thing that I find most interesting to me, is that more often than not, unless we really isolate and think about bass, we don't often actually think about bass. We're usually thinking about melody. Or certainly in my piano lesson yesterday, I was talking about the fact that like, oh, melody is really easy because the right hand, that's what I'm used to performing. Whereas the left hand, having to come together and really think about how chords support right hand melody on the piano when you're dealing with left and right hand. It's interesting how cha cha ba da da ya da 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 da. It's not so much the left hand that's singable, so much as it is the right hand that's singable, especially when in some pieces, of course. And I find that juxtaposition is really interesting to think about, because where we innately feel ourselves gravitate towards is what we're going to naturally pick up on more. Hey, Danasu, how are you? So Redcar, you said I've heard this before. It's amazing. We've listened to almost 1,500 pieces. I can't remember half the shit we listened to. Wow. And that's like a clash, right? Because of the... See, did you hear? So we had a smooth transition in this little corner here. All sorts of different, it felt like different meters. It felt like we were moving around. Obviously, it's hard for me without the sheet music to really be able to pick up on some of this stuff. But interestingly enough, now where I just stopped, that's actually an interesting part, because that's now where the bass is actually drawing the line. So the bass is rarely rhythmic and rarely melodic, and much more of a rhythmic movement. And it may move throughout. Obviously, it's got melody because it's moving through the bass. But this is much more about movement rather than it is about a melody. Check this out. And the reason why we hear the bass more is because guess what? The right hand is doing less. So naturally, hindsight. So naturally, we are emphasizing the bass in this particular instance rather than the right hand, because the right hand is doing much, much less, which is drawing our ear and our eyes to the left hand, if that makes sense. And the reason why I'm saying left and right hand is just from like piano terms. So the right hand, if this is middle C and they're both playing together, the right hand goes up, the left hand goes down. Almost always bass is left hand usage, okay? As I continue to take piano lessons, there's going to be a lot more piano analogies because that's just in general it's how I look at things. Even in voice, baritones and basses go down, tenors and tenors, countertenors, altos and sopranos go up, okay? That's what you need to know about that. Tempo fluctuates slightly. Like that was slower. But it could also be the notes that are sustained. And this is a loop. But the accents are really interesting because the accents drive home that sense of stress more so than the bass. Now I do think that the bass does have its share of stress in there, but really it's the ba-da-pa-pow, but that's really where the acceleration that's really where the stress and the pressure comes from. And I found that really interesting. A really interesting piece, a very simple piece. I was kind of finding things to talk about throughout the piece. I wouldn't say that this is necessarily like the densest or most interesting piece that I've reacted to or analyzed or broken down, but I do think that there are a few things that, especially if you're coming into this with like, okay, I like that piece, or I've never heard this piece before. Hopefully that was a fun little crash course into some of the ways that piece kind of stands on its own and supports probably the gameplay incredibly well. So, and thank you for having that and being a patron. I know that we just talked the other day, Ikoria, but thank you so much for that, and hopefully that felt meaningful to you. Absolutely, Momo. Everything you said is right. Everything you said is right. What's up, Michael? Good news. I'm getting together with some friends to form a quartet and sing at our town square. Holy shit. That's awesome. Hey, T-Shark. I don't know what that translates to, so thanks, Nanachi. I appreciate that sub. It means a lot. Subs go a long way. I'm always happy to check out Arknight's music, so it'll eventually fall into my lap, so just be patient. Yeah, Tim Follin is dope. I'll definitely do a future episode with Tim Follin down the road. I won't do that right now, but I will grab it just so I can see what it looks like. Thanks, Kierfun. Oh, I see this video. Yeah, okay, cool. This is okay, yeah. Cool. I'll keep it in here just in case, and then hopefully I don't lose it. All right, so next up, Siren, If You Dare, River City Girls, modern side-scroller beat 'em up with a kickin' OST. Really? Okay, cool. Let's check it out. Oh, also thank you. So this is our final Patreon live stream of the month of January. Isn't that insane? The months are just flying by, guys. Hopefully everything is going well for you and you're able to kind of catch a breath, because man, the months just go. Hard to believe that we're already into February here, and Saturday tomorrow is February 1st. Absolutely mental. We got one more month before the 28th, and that's when Monster Hunter comes out. And then, boy, all of March will probably be Monster Hunter on the channel, with some exceptions. But I'm pretty much, my productivity is going to go to absolute shit in March. And starting on February 28th. Also, for those of you that are planning on playing Monster Hunter, I would like to say that if you want to be a part of the streams with me and watch those streams and also hunt with me, I would very much look forward to that, and that's something I'm very much going to do. Pretty much all of my Wilds experience will be with the community, so if you're a Monster Hunter and want to check that out. Definitely check out the Discord. We may even just do signups so that they're like appropriate or like fitting or like, whatever. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. But yeah, I just can't believe how fast time flies. Just a quick little update. I just wanted to say super thank you for all the things that happened last week with the weird drama with Genshin and Withering Waves and that thumbnail and what have you. There was quite the outpouring of support, which actually meant a lot. And, I read all different sides of it. And I just humbly wanted to say thanks a ton for being supportive and understanding, I guess, my perspective. And if you didn't necessarily agree with my perspective, if you talked about it in a constructive and positive way, I always appreciate that. If you agreed with my perspective, well, thank you for agreeing. I did feel very supported, and it did sort of make my my thoughts on like everything that happened, all the drama. And you can watch that video if you don't know what I'm talking about. It does mean a lot. Yeah. A lot of strange stuff happened that week, and that was the big thing that really happened this month. It was a bit of a slower month on my end as we kind of work through what we're doing and what we're putting out, but that's okay. Thank you for watching the Half-Life 2 stream. That happened totally just like, hey, let's stream Half-Life 2. I'm really happy about that. Coming up in February, just as a quick little filler, February is going to be Ace Combat 6, and it's going to be... obviously, Monster Hunter Wilds at the end of the month. Will also be Sonic the Lost World and Sonic Unleashed. And maybe some Kingdom Come Deliverance and or maybe some Avowed. I'm not sure what's going on there. But yeah, that's the game plan for game streams, if that's something that interests you. Definitely Ace Combat 6, though. I'm ready to go for that. But I've also got Asura's Wrath kind of loaded up and ready to go. And there's a bunch of other games that Dino Crisis 1 and 2 I kind of want to at least hop through, or at least Dino Crisis 1. So those are sort of the gaming things that I'm doing. And remember, those streams are Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And then Fridays are always the Patreon live streams. And then Saturdays are usually gotcha games, at least for a couple hours in the morning, 9 to 11. Tomorrow's a special instance just because ZZZ, I've sort of decided to get back into it. And I want to catch up with the story. So that'll be for another couple hours. So... yeah, I'm trying to stay busy. So, and then of course, videos and things. There's a Minecraft video that I'm going to start scripting after this live stream. I might throw in some Warframe as well into some live streams just to keep up with it and play with the community, as I make my way through to just random things. Maybe more Guild Wars 2, for a very, small portion of the community that really enjoys that. And yeah, just always trying to stay busy. There's also a Skyrim video in the works, really talking about the music. The Minecraft video will be very interesting and very personal, so hopefully you'll check that out and connect with it yourself. I know Minecraft is one of those games that people all seem to sort of like, except for me. Apparently, I've never played it, but the music has been really, really amazing to listen to. All right, let's check out River City Girls. That's the usual update I give. Patrons, I may find some time to go into a newsletter and dive into further detail for you. For those of you that are, and if you've never played Ace Combat 7, it's like $5 right now. I really can't say enough of it. I really recommend it to you. I know that you may think it's just a silly playing game, but it's actually incredibly fun. If you like Dark Souls, Ace Combat 7 is basically like an equal version of it in its own way. It's difficult, satisfying to play. If you like music in video games, Ace Combat 7 is a delight. If you like, feeling sense of pressure and risk, no, you don't need to play any of the other Ace Combats to enjoy it. It's its own iteration. Between February 4th and 7th, yeah, I can't remember which one. If it's I will. I cannot recommend you Ace Combat enough. Of all the things. So River City. Okay, let's take it. River City Girls, If You Dare. Modern side-scroller beat 'em up with a kickin' OST. River City Girls. Let's look up Steam. I like how it's ever so slightly retro, but also... Oh, Chipzel. Oh, Chipzel. If you like Project Wingman, then you'll definitely like Ace Combat 7. Oh, it's by Arc System, really? Guilty Gear? I'm kind of surprised by this theme because the combat doesn't look like it would be even remotely similar. Dicey Dungeon's got a great soundtrack. Maybe it's the shop theme or something. Good afternoon, how are you? Ultimately, these streams are definitely like, what games can I add to my wish list? Almost every time. It's all good, J-Bash, thanks. I wish I liked beat 'em ups more. You're at washed after 3 days of Lunar New Year celebration? River City Girls. It is vibe, isn't it? Oh my god, Cadillacs and Monsters. Oh my god, I've never... no one talks about that game. Are you serious? Yeah, that kind of smooth synthwave is really impressive to me. What a really nice song there. I can't believe you referenced Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. No one talks about that. Also, it's a good question in chat here. If I weighed 99 pounds and I drank 1 pound worth of ketchup, would I be 1% ketchup? And I think the answer would probably be yes. But I'm not an expert on that, so I wouldn't ask me. Oh, that's funny. Sometimes I do get in my head that I should stream Guilty Gear and like get really good at it or something and become like go and compete in EVO or something. It'd be very funny. And with this, I'll end my Stella Glow marathon, and all I'll tell you is when the game is all about song magic, you bet your ass the final boss theme has one too. Oh. That's surprising. I am surprised by that. That you just wouldn't expect that sound at all. Good morning. How much Grand Blue Fantasy versus? Not much. 30 minutes. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, I played about 30 hours. 25 hours. No, it was the game. I own the game. Ooh, Dissonance. Wow. It's cool. It's from Stella Glow on 3DS. It's because it sounds like it sounds like what's her name from Artanelico. That's why. It does have an Evangelion vibe to it, doesn't it? There's something about this like particular like young soprano sound that's very spoken that kind of leaves us with like ethereal like it's like a subgenre of itself, you know? Oh yeah, that's why. Wow, interesting. Oh man, not the piano. Whoa. Hey, I need hugs. What's up? You can have children with the main antagonist of Stella Glow. I'm doing it tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern. Stand by. If I sign up for your Patreon right now, will you listen to the Doors OST? There is technically a tier to listen to the entirety of an OST, but it's very expensive. So if you want to, you can sign up, and I'm not telling you to do this, but there is the tier. There is a tier that everyone else is also at where you can suggest pieces of music, and then I would definitely listen to it. It's not that I don't listen to other suggestions. Like, I listen to stuff outside of the Patreon, just for the record, but they just get priority because of, you know, their position of things. Do I listen to... Yeah, we've done some Umineko. That was a really cool piece. You know, Momo, I think I like that the most of all of them. Hey, SC, what's up? Approaching the Gates from Voidtraoin, Old North Eagle. Every song I've heard from this game soundtrack is really good, but this one always caught my attention, even when I was listening to something else outside the game. It's the Tosca tier. Voidtraoin. Oh, this game. Yeah. I haven't. I've sworn off Souls-likes this year. I like how you can hear the train. I promised myself I wouldn't play old Souls games or Souls-likes unless it's like maybe Night Rain, but I'd probably skip that too, to be honest. Oh, this looks interesting. If you look up Night Rain, the Elden Ring. I say that, but you know, the minute that there's a Souls-like that I'll... Yeah, we'll get to it, standby, don't worry. Wow. Hold on one second. Nah. I'll tell you. I have. My Nier videos are the first ones on the channel. I mean, it looks so cool. It looks like... What's it called? Steampunk mixed with sci-fi. It's such an interesting... I mean, that track was pretty ambient, but what was interesting to me is that it did definitely pick up and build up steam, which I thought was really nice. I mean, it's definitely like an... Whoa, look at this. I mean, it's definitely an impressive game visually here. It's strangely appealing. It does remind me a little bit of Subnautica as well. I mean, early access. I wonder how long has it been in early access? Well, they're still adding stuff, though. So you can do up to... They're working on story chapter 3, new side quest modes. That's cool. Cool. In terms of my...
Close to having this sub run out, though I am always happy to stop by the stream.
Oh, thank you for that gifted sub. I appreciate that. 5 months of that sub. Thanks, Cookie. I appreciate that. Thanks for saying hello. Yeah, notifications are back. In terms of seeing my performances, unfortunately, a lot of them weren't filmed. But the one thing I can offer you is if you go to bandcamp.com/Marco Meatball. No, that's not. Is that me? No, that's not me. No, don't do that. That's not correct. I think it's on my... Let me see if it's on my YouTube channel. It might be. It's not because I'm dumb. I don't love survival games. Marco Meatball. There should be... Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So if it's marcomeatball.bandcamp.com, if you click that, there you can listen to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 tracks that I have that are games that or songs that I've sung or performances that I've experienced. Millie, unfortunately, I just started Ender Magnolia yesterday. Yeah, thank you. I should absolutely put this on my YouTube channel. Ender Magnolia is really beautiful, and unfortunately, with the way that things are, it just doesn't seem like Millie doesn't care, but like it's just a little bit confusing for whatever reason. Like, I don't know, it seems like you get claimed. I don't know. That's why I don't do Ubisoft music anymore, because Ubisoft claims everything, which is so frustrating. Because there's more stuff. Was it harder than the first game? I don't know. The first game is hard. I just started the second one. I haven't finished the first one. I'm like a couple hours in, but I don't know that I need to do both of them. But it definitely looks better, and it definitely has better, just like general quality of life stuff. All right, Rain World. I did say I was going to play this. Threat, heavy industrial, Rain World. Most likely to be heard in that one room and industrial complex. You know the one. Do I? Oh, yeah, this. I haven't heard anything from Dwarf Fortress. Hi, Ziggy. Child of Light, I've heard nothing but great things. Plus, it's short. Don't get me wrong, I've really enjoyed Valiant Hearts. This stuff, I didn't finish it, but I really enjoyed Valiant Hearts. I know. Is that poop? Yeah, unfortunately, even there's some Prince of Persia tracks that I would love to talk about. But Ubisoft music in particular, for whatever reason, just totally blocks. There's zero pressure to become a patron, by the way. This is just... Yeah, I know. What's up, buddy? You don't know anything about this game? So this game basically functions as if you're not there. It has its own ecosystem, and everything's trying to kill you and everything around you. Hi, India. I just had some aloo gobi the other night with some tandoori roti. I actually really like this. Like it's got like a bit of the percussion is really interesting because it feels like it's hitting against a mallet. It's actually a pretty complex piece. I don't even know that I would be able to break this down because there's so much stuff in it. It just feels very alive, doesn't it? But it's got a danger to it as well. Cool. Hey Chengi, what's up? You feel bad because we're all like, play my music, validate me. Well, the Patreon's an interesting thing. It's you know, it's a way to support the channel. It's a way to, it helps me pay for my editor. And finally I'm also to be able to take some home, which is really nice. But more than anything, it's not like a requirement. And I think like this is just like a special perk that everyone who's a patron gets, just because, you know, they donate. I mean, I think like every subscriber is valuable and meaningful, especially ones that are active in the community. You know, there is, I feel very lucky. But the reason why we do these is because we all like video game music and we like to just listen to new stuff and explore new things. Or also just get to like, I also enjoy them because I get to analyze them like on the fly sometimes, depending on the tier. But then also like, it really like, I mean, the problem is I tend to forget a lot of the music because we've literally, I think we're like at 1,500 pieces right now, which is absolutely mental. But yeah, you know, it's fun because there's just so much music to listen to. And if you think about it, I mean, even 1,500 pieces, isn't that insane? Like 1,500 pieces is not even that much. Like when you think about the like span of video games. And it's cool too, because like the patrons usually suggest some stuff that I would never even consider. And I think I've even picked up some games because of, well, no, I have. Proto Corgi being the most recent one where I was like, oh, that music's amazing. I definitely got to pick up the game. But like even Rain World, I mean, the more, and I think it's interesting because like exposure is a really important part of all like things related to culture, I think. Like culture, like exposure to culture is what gets you to like get your foot in the door. And then it's up to you whether or not you decide to like step your whole body through the door, right? But even being able to listen to something where you're like, man, I fucking hate that piece, but I feel like it's I feel this, that, or the other about it. It's just like, oh, okay, well, like what's the game about? And then I think music is such an awesome I think music is such an awesomely important part of the selling points of video games. So like I did an interview with the sound team for Avowed, which I'm hoping that will come out either later today or maybe over the weekend. And to be honest with you, I didn't know much about Avowed before I sat down with them, but hearing them talk about the process of the sound design and also the process of music, now I'm excited to, you know, really be diving into it and exploring, you know, what that game will have to offer because of the sound. Because it's like, okay, well, you know, it's cool. Like there's so much stuff. Like, I mean, also like think about it this way. Like we all have our tastes. And some people are more open-minded than others, and some people just want to share. And I think like you know, it's awesome because I so desperately want to do a NSFW, not safe for work, video game music stream, like OST music like video, because I think it'd be a little bit funny. But I also like, there are so many porn games that or I shouldn't call them that, but like inappropriate, or well, they're not even inappropriate. There's so many spicy like honey pop. I think it would be such a good video, and it would also be like ever so slightly scandalous, but like the idea that there are totally legitimate composers, Shadow. There are so many totally legitimate composers making music for porn games. And I genuinely am just like, I kind of want to low-key do it because there's so much stuff that is not being listened to because it's a very small demographic of people that genuinely are playing, you know, spicy games. We would just blur out footage. And also, I started Honey Pop. I kind of liked it. I got to say, I felt like I felt like the king of the castle. You know what I mean? I mean, I was like, I'll do whatever you say. I'm sorry. I am a it's like, you know, whatever you need me to do. What do you need me to do? I'll do it. You need me to match all the green things? All right, I will. So, I mean, all that to say, like, it's actually crazy how much music there probably is in those games, and it probably just goes under the radar so hard. But like, what if it's actually amazing? You know what I mean? Do you have a list? I also just think that, well, that's the other thing. FNF, yeah. I have to make some more FNF videos because not only did Silly Billy do really well, but also I was like intrigued by the sound and like being able to talk about it. But just like, you know, like if we're gonna hop on the goon train, we might as well go all in. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, it doesn't have to be inappropriate or salacious, but it can be. Why did more people come in the minute I started talking about porn games? That's so strange. All that to say, like, yeah. So I've been spinning around with that idea, but I've been nervous about it because I don't want people to be like, oh, he's just like whatever. But like, you know, I think it'd be really funny to be like, I listen to the best goon music in PC. I'd listen to the top 15. Like, and also some of these games I've watched it and I'm like, holy shit, like this shit is nuts. Like some of the stuff I've seen, I've been like, whoa, I can't believe these games exist. But also it makes sense. I mean, yeah, we're not going to get too deep in the weeds about that. But it's definitely hilarious. The title of that video could just be anything. And honestly, I think it would also be like a phenomenally funny series. Just like the scary games, you know. Oh man, the brain's ticking right now. I oh man, it's just ZZZ. The whole thing is just ZZZ actually. Speaking of gooning, that subreddit is spicy. Holy shit. The ZZZ subreddit. Oh, bruh. All right, Bacon and Grits. Let's do Beatdown Fist of Vengeance, because I don't like Resident Evil 6. Let's listen to Mafia King. Theme of the final boss in a very low rater beat 'em up game by Capcom. Oh, hold on one second. So I'm so sorry. Okay, I'll deal with that later. All right. Oh God, you're at work. See you, Kowalski. Yeah, I can definitely do some. I can definitely do some more Cuphead. As far as sorry. Oh, Resident Evil 6 just like, I don't know, like I'm sort of neutral on it. I shouldn't say I don't like it. It just, I'm kind of like I like out of sight, out of mind. You know what I mean? All right. So this is Beatdown Fist of Vengeance. Hey, it's Earl Kanique again. Whoa. That's cool. See you, buddy. Fire! my father, my identity. Not yet, DJ. I promise I will. My schedule's been crazy. In fact, hold on one sec. You know what's crazy is that piece is from Erlkönig, which is of course a super famous Schubert piece, which we just heard in it's in Arknights, and this was like the truer version of it. It's actually insanely good. It's a really fun remix of it. Actually, that's really cool. I really liked that one actually. In some ways, that one's more true to the original's like sort of ethos. I just can't believe that's in like the most random game possible. Oh man, that's awesome. I wonder why it's in there though, because if it's the final boss, you would think that. Let's check out Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Let's do Ganondorf just for the sake of. Man, that rhythm, syncopation in there is actually messy. It's like insane. DJ, I'm installing it now so I can find some time to play this. Hey, Zender. What's my favorite game genre? Good question. Wow, those trumpets. Bop, 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 bop. I haven't heard Unreal Tournament music in so long. It's like weirdly heroic. I'll answer both those questions in a second. You know, on the one hand, it's silly, and on the other hand, it's absolutely terrifying. Isn't that funny? Like, on the one hand, it feels kind of out of place, but like it actually is terrifying when you think about it. Like the primal chant in that is like super powerful, and it's very dominant, strong. You know, it's actually scary, and there's the dissonance in the trumpets, especially in the brass, will leave you feeling like almost like you can't breathe. It's a very oppressive piece. Now, obviously, seeing that live would probably be mental. Like that like in singing, that's called a glottal stop. That's actually, you know what that is? My chords are coming together like, so the chords, when you puff air like that, that's literally just air coming through them and the chords hitting. It's actually a terrible thing to do for your voice. Don't do that. But glottal stops are very normal in like certain languages, Scandinavian languages, I'm pretty sure, and certainly English, like even that English, that's a glottal stop. English, that's a glottal stop. Whereas Romance languages tend to be more vocalic, obviously, so there's a natural quality of like elongation and everything. You know, quando parlo italiano se senti tutto, a un certo punto tutto sembra come la stessa cosa, perché la linea è tutta basata su vocali, no? Non è basata su consonanti, è basata su vocali, quindi è più facile avere una lingua che è molto più lunga, che va da un punto all'altro. Right, so there's a vocal the vowel quality in Romance languages tends to be more flowy. Or si je parlais un peu de français, si tu notes, quand je parle le français, tous les vowels sont avant le ils avons le même whatever. Obviously, French is not my first language, but point being, like there's a flow to them that doesn't exist in some of the more harsher English, German, Scandinavian languages, stuff like that. So, hello. Your mom's Italian, so you hear it often. Well, I speak Italian, so that's like my second language. Italian is my second language, even though I learned it first. And then Spanish, un poquito de español también. But then I think actually my French is better than my Spanish at this point. I'd say so, but I still struggle with French. Anyway, so in terms of favorite genres, I kind of like everything, to be honest with you. Like, I could find any game of any genre that I would like more than others. I'm very genre agnostic when it comes to games. I do like getting lost in an open world before getting burnt out on them usually. I'm a big MMO guy, to be honest with you. In my free time, I mostly play... Red Dead is one of my favorite games of all time. The Witcher 3. In my free time, I tend to play Guild Wars 2 a lot. It's probably my favorite MMO. I just started playing Lord of the Rings online as well because I was looking for like a classic MMO vibe. I might reinstall WoW just to kind of like hop in and get a little bit lost in it again. But then other than that, it's usually like the latest single player game. I don't have a lot of gaming friends. Like I certainly don't game with other creators. So I don't really play a lot of multiplayer games anymore, or like I used to. My favorite game for a long time was Rainbow Six Siege. But to be fair, like I used to play that solo all the time as well. I like Monster Hunter, though not as much as Monster Hunter like mega fans or super fans. I do like it quite a bit, and I will get stuck into Wilds. I got stuck into Worlds. I really like spy games. Like I'm planning on picking up Splinter Cell. Yeah, I have an Odin 2 that is where I play all my retro games, which I really enjoy. And on that, I was playing through Parasite Eve. That was my most recent. I did used to love JRPGs, but that's kind of changed. I kind of I feel like I've outgrown JRPGs in a weird way. Which is why I'm intrigued about Clair Obscura, because it feels like a modern twist on the RPG formula. We'll see. I'm not like a hardcore JRPG guy like I used to be, but that was what I grew up playing. I grew up playing mostly Final Fantasies and Metal Gear Solid, almost exclusively. Those were the games I played. Or if I played other stuff, it was sort of forgettable. But I used to go to my buddy's house and we would play like Conker's Bad Fur Day, and I've never liked sports games unless they have some kind of fun twist, like Rocket League or like a Shaolin soccer type of game where it's like you have power-ups. I'm really looking forward to that soccer game that got announced at I can't remember what it was, but I really like I really like gacha games. But again, it's more of that MMO thing where it's like, oh, today I can sign up and go do something for 10 minutes. So that's what I kind of get into. No, I didn't. I never played Concord. Yeah, so Mario Soccer, but I've never played Mario Soccer actually. So that's fun. I'm not really a Nintendo guy per se. But yeah, Ace Combat is definitely one of my favorite game series. Probably one right now, like the one I'm most anticipated for. I don't love action RPGs. I don't really like. I mean, it depends. Like, yeah, I don't know. My taste is all over the place. I mean, like, it kind of depends. Like, even Power World, I'm not really crazy about survival, but I turned off all the survival mechanics and I got stuck in for like 15, 20 hours. That was a good, I had a good fill of that. I re-downloaded No Man's Sky. I'll play that for like 5 hours and then put it down. Like, I tend to pick up and put things down. Super Sluggers, doesn't that play like Dookie now? Because it's Mario Super Sluggers. Sorry, no, never mind. I was talking about Backyard Baseball, which absolutely plays like ass. Because it's also like 100 years old. I'm really in a retro phase right now, and I'm very much into card roguelike builders. So I play quite a bit of the Bazaar, which is an early access. But that's not even my favorite one. I don't play Slay the Spire as much as I should. I love Slay the Spire. I love Monster Train. Those are two games that are always on my Steam Deck or like my iPad or whatever. Hey Apple. Yeah, I love Muse Dash. I'll probably play it on my own time. Yeah, I know, that was fun. I do like rhythm games, but I don't often get to have my sound on because of reasons. No, suggest whatever you want, Bacon. What's up? And then the other question was, what's my Warframe main? And I do play Warframe quite a bit, but I'm sort of relearning how to play it because now that I'm done with the story stuff, except for like, I'm actually not crazy about Warframe 1999. The Hex stuff, and I think that's another thing that's really changed about me, is that I don't really care about romance or this is weird to say, but like I'm not really into like bonding over fictional characters anymore. It's really weird. This is a new thing that's sort of happened to me over the last couple of years where I'm like, okay, I'm not attached to any of these characters. So like I don't have like an impetus to finish it. That's not to say that I didn't get attached to like Umbra or like other characters in the game or like the stakes. But like in terms of like getting to know the Hex, like that doesn't really interest me, to be honest. So I haven't really been playing that part. But my main in terms of Warframe, there's a couple. Right now, it's almost always Umbra. Like Umbra's my favorite. But I think Baruch is the one that I've been working on most recently. I was just playing and fiddling with Baruch 2 days ago. Baruch is the one that I love Baruch, and his style of combat is really fun. But Hydroid is probably my like go-to if I'm doing something that involves farming, which I haven't done in a minute anyway, but Hydroid is definitely probably my favorite. So it would be like Umbra, Baruch, and Hydroid. And I was fiddling a little bit with Titania the other day, just like skins and stuff. And then I also really, right now I'm kind of, my grind is just leveling up the weapons to 30. And then I'm gonna start fiddling around with warframes and stuff like that. So did my hand shake when I got to the Unsung War? Oh, I need to watch that video. You play every time. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I'm reading. I like books. I like fictional characters. Right now, I'm reading this incredible book called Between Two Fires, which is a book about the bubonic. It takes place during the Black Plague, and it's astounding. It's one of my favorite books I've ever read, and I'm like 100 pages deep in like a day. What a phenomenally fucked up book. It's so fucked. It's like The Witcher 3 meets Kingdom Come Deliverance meets like, I like really fucked up medieval stuff. I'm not crazy about, I don't really like high fantasy. Wait, am I allowed to talk about this? Hold on one second. I can tell you something if I'm allowed to talk about it. I just need to confirm that I'm allowed to talk about it. I just don't want to get in trouble. Hold on one sec. Let me just confirm that I can talk about this. Starting January 30th. Yeah, okay. Xbox was nice enough to let me play, to receive early access for Avowed. So I've been playing that. Yeah, okay, I can say that. That's the closest thing to high fantasy that I enjoy. So yeah. No, I'm not breaking it. I can tell you that I'm streaming it, and I said that they gave it to me. Anyway. How many? Oh, Trails. Oh, and I'm playing Trails. Trails is really cool. Trails is actually, speaking of character-driven games, Trails is actually interesting to me because I don't feel a lot of pressure to play it because I know that there's 13 other games, and I know that those characters I'm actually pretty invested in. Like I've chuckled when with Estelle and with Joshua. Like, that's a really fun. See you, Aurelian. Thank you for swinging by. Trails has actually really surprised me, and I think it's actually. So Trails, Trails in the Sky is kind of boring, but so far, what I really like is the fact that like it's a continuation of a story, and that it kind of is different from other JRPGs that I've played. So I have to say that it's a really good one. Trails in the Sky is a really fun experience, and it just modifies the JRPG experience for me that it's actually enjoyable. Yeah. But I'm curious to see how that gameplay improves the further along we go. So I'm curious about that. Limbus Company, so I can't, what's crazy about Limbus Company? I can't tell if this is just a massive fan base that just absolutely loves this game, or if it's a really small fan base that absolutely is incredibly loud about how much they love this game. I can't tell what's going on with Limbus Company. I never hear anybody talk about it except for people that play it, which I guess is normal, but like it's interesting. Like everyone who plays Limbus loves Limbus. But I just don't know why they love Limbus. So this is small and passionate, I see. So this is Canto 5, 6, 7. Canto 7, Battle Theme D. I've listened to some Seekers of the Storm. Not all of it, though. I liked what I heard, but I wasn't necessarily crazy about it compared to some of the earlier stuff. You will love it when you play it. You think so? What do you like about it? Recall the days of the adventure you once lived. Battle theme used during a stage play. Sorry for the abrupt rant. Yeah, this is normally how it goes. No worries there. Let's dive in. I like this. I mean, not for nothing. This video, as of 3 months ago, has 214,000 views. So, I mean, in truth, I mean, clearly there's a desire for this music. I mean, that's sizable. And it's not just loud, which is really nice. Okay, abrupt ending. I like that. I like that piece quite a bit. But what even is, I mean, what is Limbus Company? Like, what is it? Combat skill demo footage, okay. What is this game? So it's a turn-based. Congrats on your upgrade. Right, that video didn't do much, but all that to say, like, I mean, I'm not opposed to sitting down and like trying it, but I just don't really know what I'm getting myself into. So, the best free game you've never played. In the atrocious gotcha review, 8 out of 10. What the fuck? 266,000 views, 257,000 views. Arcanite's Addict plays Limbus Company for the first time. Why you're wrong about... Okay. Lobotomy Corporation review. 2 years, almost 1 million views. That's insane. What the fuck? Who the fuck is this guy? Oh! Hand... Interesting. Anyway, yeah. Apparently, it's like one of the best free-to-play games out there. Limbus is turn-based skill match. You have to match the enemy slots with yours and win or lose clashes, and this gets pretty deep really fast. Combat was pretty hard to understand. I heard that marker was pretty chill. I'm alright. Hey, Bullet, thank you. Hope you have a great day, too. It's not a gacha. Is it a gacha game? Turn-based team building is hard to explain. Yeah. Not my kind of game. That's fair. Quite the rabbit hole. Just win rate simulator. One of the most free-to-play gacha games. The best free-to-play game. You know, I started Team Fortress 2 the other day. I don't really like arena shooters. Or like team-based shooters. I haven't listened to any Atelier. Oh, and besides the ones that Red Car suggests. It's gacha, but made by people who don't know how to make gacha, so it's not predatory. Really? It's gacha in certain ways, but instead of rolling for characters, you're rolling for outfits that can change skills. You can easily get those just by playing the game, though. Okay. We're kind of just taking our time because I've got nowhere else to be, and we don't have too many songs, so. Hey, little Comet, how are you? The level grind is quite long as expected from a Korean game. I tried to play Black Desert a little bit. You follow the story of all 13 sinners as they face their past and gather branches of light. Interesting. Huh. Princess Connect. What's this? Rediva. Redive. Our bonds remain. Princess Connect was a 2D gacha that's been limited in Japan only since 2023. This is an orchestral credits theme where the first, second half arrangements of recurring themes in general. Note, for reviewers, there are 3-year-old uploads of this song, and it should be copyright safe. We'll see about that. God, that's beautiful. This is an anime, or it was, or it also is an anime. Jesus, that's beautiful. Oh, it's Crytek? Oh, that's cool, Matt. Oof, that's gorgeous. What the fuck is happening on the screen right now? I'm over here trying to have a good cry, and I'm just seeing a naked anime character. How dare you ruin my tears? Oh god, that really was just so stunning. I mean, just what a sublime piece of music. It's like so... There are so few words to describe the feeling of that adventure that happened there. It was just so gorgeous and such an expressive piece. It's like deeply, deeply real. Oh man. It's just so good. Oh, it's just so good. It's like so gorgeous. It's so like just, oh God. I have no words to describe that right now. I don't even want to. I don't even want to like describe it because it's just so powerful. And it's like that kind of orchestral writing, just like it can be so meaningful if you like allow it to like wash over you. And it's so, oh, fuck. It's like so good. It's so good. Like that makes me like just happy to be alive, honestly. Is Davi Vosk also streaming right now? No. He's streaming in 20 minutes. That is... I just DM'd him and I said, best picture. When is the collab? Davi, you said 2025 was the year of our collab. It's February. Finish building your house. Everyone wants us to film a video talking about music together. Monster Hunter is coming soon. Seems ideal. I love Davi is a wonderful musician and he's a very soulful person and just a really kind and warm individual who I don't talk to nearly enough. He's really great. Okay. His chat is talking about random stuff. Anyway, we're not here for that. We're here for me, and you. Baruski wants Rhythm Heaven Fever. Oh, speaking of rhythm games, have you seen Rift of the Necrodancer? Now this game is going to be interesting because this game is, speaking of rhythm, we're all music friends here. So this is cool because it actually takes rhythm games, and I was lucky enough that they sent over a code. And check this out.
3, 2, 1, bring it on! Hey, you haven't forgotten about me, have you?
So isn't that cool? So like, all this stuff does its own individual things. So there's a lot of stuff in here. So they just took basically, Crypt of the Necrodancer songs and remixed them, and Alex McCall is on here, Family Jewels is on here, Danny's in here as well. Yep. It's cool, and all of these different things do their own thing.
Forgotten about me, have you?
It's pretty neat. It really...
Well, I'm not done just yet.
What?
The Rift took it all, but I'm gonna get it back. Starting with my friends. And together, we'll close The Rift of the Necrodancer.
It's actually hard, low key, but I was also playing it like midnight. I like fell asleep at one point. Anyway, so we're talking about rhythm stuff now. Rhythm Heaven Fever. BlueSky from my all-time favorite rhythm game franchise and composed by legendary Japanese composer Tsunko comes the Monkey Watch track that is absolutely iconic within the fan base, super fun and catchy with its goofy, absurd visual premise that the series is known for. The minigame itself focuses on nailing a continuous pattern while the player has to also react to offbeat cues. Speaking of, I'd be doing this track a disservice if I didn't also link it to the gameplay video of the minigame this track is attributed to. So if it's okay, could you please watch the gameplay of Monkey Watch after listening to this thing on the track? Why don't we just do both? I mean, why don't we just listen to both at the same time? Yeah, let's just do both. Monkey Watch, Rhythm Heaven. Is this on Steam?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I love games like this. Oh, that's so fun. Da, 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 da. Oh, shit. Down, 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 down. Wow. It's on Switch? Okay. It's so fun. Whoa. Man, that's amazing. Holy shit. Whoa! That's sneaky. Da. It reminds me a lot of Melatonin. Wow, that is absolutely madness. What a crazy game. I mean, that reminds me very much of Melatonin. If you've never played it, it feels like a sort of spiritual... I think this game is much shorter, though. Similar, sort of loosely based off of. Yeah, so it feels similar, but obviously that I feel like that one. So, Rhythm Heaven. Oh yeah. Man, that's fucking amazing. Oh god. It's only on the Switch. I mean, it's not like I don't have a Switch. I just choose not to play it. Just like, I'm like, give me the Switch too. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Oh, wow. This will be my last month on the Patreon for a while. Oh, thanks, Deadly Hands. Thanks for supporting the channel and supporting me. I really appreciate it a lot. For a while, so I thought it would go out with the credits from Crystal Chronicles. Oh, this is a live performance posted by the singer herself, Donna Burke. Of course, classic. Moonless, Starry Night. And thank you, Deadly Hands, for supporting the channel. It means a lot. it really does help and goes a long way. Yeah, I'll buy the Switch too.
Face to the sea, I hear the wind calling me to truth. Close your eyes and dream beneath the warmth of skies of blue. Longing to rest my weary bones. So long the path, oh, be still.
I haven't, no.
My soul. Don't say a word, I know what's on your mind at any time.
Really? Crystal Chronicles?
Follow the path and you will see. Together we can shine. Holding dear the times when my friends stayed near. They guided my path from my heart. I thank you.
This is the credit song to Crystal Chronicles? That's interesting.
When the night was creeping and frightening, then I saw the love of my mother dear, aching for the arms of my family, holding back the tears, holding back the darkness. Moonless, starry night. Am I stronger, wiser than when I first met you? Could it be that I've grown and changed? I'm happy if it's true. In the dark of night, don't be scared, believe me. I can show you what's right. Follow the path of light. Together we'll shine in the moonless, starry night.
I like how the game really feels like it's about togetherness, and somehow that song really does reflect that, and it allows us to sort of come on that journey of feeling like a team, but a team like bonded by life, and it's just really beautiful. I mean, geez, that's a gorgeous piece of music. I'm also very surprised to hear it from Crystal Chronicles of all things. So thank you, Deadly Hands, for showing that and sharing that with me, because I had never heard that before. So Really nice. Thank you. And also, again, one last time, thanks for supporting the channel. It means a lot. All right, let's check out, Generation Zero. So this is a game I've always like sort of looked at and be like, I'd like to just like pick that up and try it, but I never have. So maybe this will be the thing that does it. Set in 1989, Sweden, after World War II, Sweden, heavily militarized in fear of Russia. Everyone has a gun and knows how to use it. And you and some friends go on a trip on an island, only to be shot when you try to come back. When you make it on shore, you find the entire country taken over by weird robots, and in order to survive, you must find out where they came from and how to stop them. I'm not sure if it's actually a good game, but it seems very intriguing. I mean, musically, I'm pretty impressed already in terms of its quality.
Peggy's.
Love it. Pseudo synthwave. Wow, gorgeous. I love when the synthwave is actually in the melody. The right hand, I should say. Setting looks gorgeous. Yeah, that's cool. Cool trailer. Holy shit. I'm really impressed by that. That's really intriguing. What a great track. Both peaceful and also like kind of scary. There's a real gumption in the sound. I like games like this where you just sort of explore. It's why like I don't play it enough, but State of Decay is another one that I really like. I also really like the sense of awe when I'm like playing a game, and like I don't love Horizon Zero Dawn, but one of the things I do appreciate about it was when, you know, you see this giant mechanical T-Rex and you can't help but be like, what is that? You know, like there's a real like fear, you know? Oh wow, and they officially finished. Oh, that's cool. Looks like the final update. Six years. Cold War Sweden might have been worrying for adults. Remember, it isn't magical. Our society was built around a collective spirit. Crazy. Anyway, thank you for that. I really enjoyed that. And it makes me want to try it very much. Okay, now we're moving into some new signups. Thank you everybody that signed up in before yeah. All right, we're checking out Yokai Watch Final Battle. Are you ready? From a Japanese folklore-oriented series, it takes a unique approach towards monster catching games. You discover spirits. I've always wanted to play this game, to be honest. I just never have. You befriend spirits, battle them, like Pokemon-ish. The track uses a unique set of instruments and tones, which gives off a supernatural feeling. However, the overall soundtrack, as well as the other game soundtrack, are incredibly unique as well. I've always wanted to play Yokai Watch, so maybe this will be the push. Wow. Oh. Wow. Will there be a super chat suggestion someday? There can be. Sure. Wow. Hey! Wow, I actually really, I'm gonna try this tonight. This weekend, I'm gonna try it. Man, that's cool. I really like that. Also, the gameplay I just watched made it even more appealing. That's awesome. Cool. Cloudpunk main theme. Cloudpunk is a game that oozes style, and the music reflects that. It's a cyberpunk style, but instead of aggressive like Cyberpunk 2077, it's more dramatic and emotional. I highly recommend this game and its DLC if you see it on sale. Cool. Dope. What's that look like? Cloudpunk. Let's see. Cloudpunk. What is this game? Cloudpunk. Cloudpunk. Again, there's two synth tracks. Very chill. Whoa. And you're a delivery man? Holy shit. Wow. Okay, cool. That's going in the game. That's going in the old cart. Yep, that looks cool. I need to listen to, well, Terraria Calamity I've already done. Oh, third person also function? I like games that also have third person. That's actually good. Cool. Oops. Okay. All right. That's fun. Yeah, I'm definitely going to pick that up. So, DJ Not DJ Jaren, but DJ. Snoopy versus the Red Baron. Battle of the Baron. Classic PS2, PSP, and PC arcade flying game. Yeah, the Red Baron. Wait, if this is on PC right now, because I gotta use the bathroom, guys. 1 sec. Talk amongst yourselves. Give me a few minutes. Okay. Why no? No, I didn't have to poo-poo. Thank you very much. Snoopy versus the Red Baron. Welcome in. Hello. Classic PS2. Yeah, the Moogle. Yeah. Buy it on the store. Man, I'm such a sucker for playing games. Hey, what's the there's a game that came out on Xbox that's World War II shit. What's it called? Shattered Skies? Is that what it is? No, no, Shattered Skies is Ace Combat. Shit. Blazing Angels. I'm pretty sure. Yup, that's the one. I almost bought this. Wait, no. Blazing Angels gameplay. Yes, it's this one because... Yep. I almost bought this game this weekend.
A little piloting too.
Like, look at it. What's not to love? Damn, that soundtrack is sick. I'm like this close to just playing it because I'm just such a fighter pilot plane sort of aficionado. My childhood was European Combat Flight Simulator, which I'm so sad they never continued to make because like look how good this shit was.
It's war. Calling all flight simulator
Look at
pilots,
it.
Assemble now for
Oh
this
my
highly
god.
anticipated air combat
That was my
game.
childhood. This is my
Microsoft
childhood.
Combat Flight Simulator. Combining all the realism of Microsoft Flight Simulator with the ultimate thrill of
240p.
World War II air combat. Now, you can fly one of 8 fighter planes that made history. From Spitfire to Messerschmitts to the Mustang. All with detailed historically...
Oh my god, the mods were insane.
Convoys, ports,
Yeah.
and radar stations.
Childhood.
While fighter sweeps.
Childhood. Look at it.
It's
Is
war.
this any better?
Calling
No.
all flight
It's
simulator...
all 240p. There was a third one? Weird. Look at this. Look at this. Oh! My childhood. Oh my god. Clear as day. Clear as day. I remember this clear as day. You can't even buy this. Why is that, Deersley? Look at it. This is the best part of the game, the takeoff. I played the ever-living shit out of this game. The sound effects, the way you tip. I used a mouse. I've never used a Look, you can even see the formation. Man, this is like bringing me back. This is such nostalgia for me right now. You sent me a trailer? Okay. Oh. I know that you can play games like IL Sturmakov and stuff, but they just don't hit the same way that this one. Oh, what's this? The Sky Crawlers. I recently played an Ace Combat game by Project Aces I'd never heard of before. Huh? What do you mean, Project Aces?
Rated T for teen.
No Hotas, no.
Hey there, how are the new recruits?
This is Project Aces?
They're excellent pilots, every single one.
Oh my god,
Do
dude,
you
freaking
have
3D.
doubts about them?
They've never been deployed here.
Good morning, Captain. Maomi Orishina. Reporting for duty, sir.
They're... children?
What? What?
Do you know anything about children? I have heard that there are these people who supposedly can only die in battle.
I want to fight you. That's all
Is
I
this on
ask
PC? Oh, it's on the Wii? Oh my god. Oh no. Damn it. It's only bringing up Sky Children of Light. Anyway, neither here nor there. Oops. Give me 2 seconds. I have to just check something out really quick. Okay. Anyway, sorry. So all that The Snoopy versus the Red Baron just like triggered my childhood. So thank you for that very much. I really appreciate it. All right. Next up is Battle Chasers. Oh yeah, Battle Chasers. Stay calm. The battle has begun. You have prepared for this. When the smoke clears. Oh my god, an Ace Combat anime would absolutely be insane. I heard good things about this game. Wow, I like that a lot. Wow. Battle Chasers, huh? No! Oh god, it froze. You'd try to do something good. Yeah, Battle Chasers. I'd heard really good things about this game. That was gorgeous. Here. Oh, it's on mobile now? That's insane. There's that theme. Yeah, you know, it felt like it kind of fell under the radar. I mean, like there was a lot of stuff to check out. Let's see. BattleTech, Mr. Smarts. Yep, I'm back with another track from December. With the other track from December. Cool. This song goes with the intro, cinematic, linked, and perfectly introduces and encapsulates the BattleTech universe. Absolutely phenomenal. IMO. Let's check it out. Oh, BattleTech. Yes, this is John. This is John Everest. Yeah, John. What a nice guy.
Peggy 12.
This is just to clarify. Yeah. Okay, I wanted to make sure. The possibility in that's really cool. And it also fits the visuals. Like, this is a chance for something good to happen to the world, you know? Like, there's hope in that sound. Cool. Wow. Wow. I mean, that sounds like such a great piece to like highlight all the elements of like war and like humanity. You know, it's really interesting. It's extremely cool. Extremely cool. Wow, that's really dope. Question, Chengi, is it too late to do a last minute Patreon suggestion and get it added on here? It's not a dumb question. I just can't remember what our like arbitrary rules are that we set up. Kremen, is that okay? Do we set up? Is that allowed? I can't remember if we allow last minute, or I know that we have like a specific rule in place. It would probably be for February at this point, Chengi. Give me 2 seconds. I'm getting messages really quick. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm talking with I see. Hello. Then Chengi, yeah, go ahead. I mean, we've got time. I'm not going to stop for another. Probably, I think I'm going for another hour. So I'm good to do whatever.
Peggy 12.
Oops. If you want to add that, that's fine. Totally up to you though.
Here it is. Here's the poem. Let me see. Bug Fables. Let me vote for that. Yeah, this is Warhammer.
So he does the
Xenoblade, yes.
Oh, I see. He does his differently than mine. Cool. Good for him. All right, let's check out the next piece, which will be Infinity Nikki. Skip if you plan to reach the final boss in-game yourself as a surprise. I know Eleanor had also suggested this to me. Yeah, I'm really intrigued to listen to this. I've been really impressed by the soundtrack. See you, Momo. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. I think that's fair. Anything past the 7th is on the latecomers list, and we can do our best to actually get to it if we can. The quality of Infinity Nikki is absolute. Whoa. The choral children's chorus. Wow. This is phase 2 then? Oh no, okay, this is the finale. Nostro Signore is Italian? Take care. Oh wow. Piara, 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 taro. There's the shift, the positive shift. Optimism and stuff. Interesting. That's the fight. The call and response is the conflict. Trumpets are heralding the victory. Wow, you know, consistently, honestly, if there was one game that someone should play that was maybe gacha averse, I really think that Infinity Nikki would be the one. I mean, the quality is insane. It's nuts how high the quality is. It's really, 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 really impressive, and good. I mean, I wish I had more time, frankly. Fates of the Lowest, Warhammer 40K. Let's do it. How much do you have to donate to Patreon for a whole album? A lot. For a whole album, it's for a whole album. It is, I think, what's it, 400? It's 400. That's how much someone paid me one time to listen to an entire album. So I was like, that seems like a fair price. So it's $400. Because I would go through and we would break down like so many parts of it and stuff. So it's Fates of the Lowest plus tax, right? You know what's funny is I actually liked Rogue Trader more than Baldur's Gate 3. I wish I was slightly more into CRPGs, but I would like to come back to it. Hey Res, welcome in. See you, Dipper, thanks. Did anybody else feel that way about this game? Something about Rogue Trader, the aesthetic of Rogue Trader and the things that you get into in Rogue Trader felt more Have you played Pillars of Eternity? Man, the sliding in there is so cool. It's such an effective. This whole soundtrack. I mean, I'm so partial to the Warhammer 40K music anyway. such a desperateness in that sound. I got to the tech priest part and then I stopped. But yeah, no, I felt kind of bad. I felt weird because, like, you know, it's popular to like what other people like, right? But like Rogue Trader was one that I played it, and honestly, I also liked Expeditions Rome more than I liked Baldur's Gate 3. But I think it's because I'm just not crazy about I'm not crazy about high fantasy. I really am not. I mean, the Pillars of Eternity universe is intriguing to me. You know, the Pathfinder universe is intriguing to me, kind of, but that's also high fantasy. I feel like Pillars of Eternity I kind of want to hop back into and check that out based on what I told you earlier. You know, CRPGs are kind of overwhelming to me, and I don't like micromanaging games. I like a gaming. It's so weird. I don't like shallow games. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't like games that are just like beat 'em ups or something. But I do also like a little bit of I like a little complexity, but I don't want to be overwhelmed by systems. So then it's like, well, how come Warframe is one of your favorite games? Well, because Warframe, you can ignore all that shit. No, I didn't play Disco Elysium, but I really ought to. What's up, Jack? There's a ton of Nier on the channel, and really there should be more. Nier is one of my favorite series, and Kind of Salvation is actually the first video on the channel. Ooh, we're coming up on the 3-year anniversary of the channel, actually. Holy shit, I just realized that. The 11th is 3 years. I gotta do something for that. All right, Clown, let's check out Lisa the Painful. Let's do All Hail the Fisherman. I wasn't crazy about Outer Wilds. Or Outer Worlds, excuse me. But yeah, I mean, Obsidian is great. I should play New Vegas. Why does this look like a ball sack? I mean, like a fucked up one, don't get me wrong, but... What's up, Heresy? Oh, the GOG version? Ah, okay. What's up, Pirate? Man, you know, Clown, every track I hear from Lisa makes me want to play it more. It's just so weird. I want to put it... I'm playing... Wait, I'll tell you a story in a second. I'm planning a weird video game music video, and I'm genuinely cannot wait to put Lisa on there because it's the weirdest fucking music I've ever heard. But like Marina Hova seems like such a fascinatingly like normal person. What's up, Bagiwi? I just genuinely just like, oh man, like something about this particular game, like I know it's maybe memed ever so slightly, but like I genuinely want to play these games because they're absolutely nuts. Oh, Austin Jurgensen made the music? Huh? So why is Marina Hova? Oh, that's... Oh, Marina's just the vocals? Oh, okay, my bad. I see. Anyway, I might actually put that on the weirdest video game music of all time list. Wandersong. Ah, yes, this game. Wandersong helped my mental out a lot. And it was such a breath of fresh air. You play a bard trying to save the world. Yeah. I like this. I actually have this. I need to play it. Yeah. This game. I started it. Are you shouting? Are you shouting a song that I should play? Also, that was on stream last week, Omeg. You can just go to the stream from last week. I just love it though. Selena Putin's Carol theme song, dear you. Whenever I see like someone just throw out a song, it's almost always how I think it sounds. Selena Putin's Carol theme. I love the accordion here. The vocals are nice there. It's kind of a funny... It's a little disturbing, isn't it? But it's also warm at the same time. It's really interesting. It's also beautiful at the same time. Love the vocals there. Also, the slightly out of tune piano is such a nice touch. It gives a real human quality to it, isn't it? Reminds me a little bit of like Arcade Fire. You ever heard of Arcade Fire? It's a really cool band. I don't know if they still exist, but Arcade Fire does something similar. It's a very natural sound to it, which is awesome. Oh, hell yeah, we're going to listen to some Dynasty Warriors Origins, The Flower of Sadness. You got it, Dixon. Hell yeah. What a great soundtrack this game has. I wish Dynasty Warriors got a little bit more credit, especially Origins. I mean, it seems like older fans either love it or hate it. I feel like there's not a lot of in between. But I feel like new fans to the Musou series have been very happy with it. I've enjoyed it quite a bit. Kind of stopped at 10 hours just because I wanted to do other things, but I really enjoyed the time I spent with it. I've heard some Skyward Sword, yeah. Start to hear the pickup. I think there's going to be a big pickup in tempo here in a second. Maybe not. Wow. And that's just like the tip of the iceberg. There's so much good music in this game. It's absurd. This game has incredible, incredible prog rock, hard rock, I guess, or whatever kind of style, electric guitar. It's stupid good. It's really an impressive soundtrack. A really impressive soundtrack that I need to figure out how to talk about so that people can actually pay attention to it, because it's dope as shit. Oh, nice. Kill Nut. Oh, no. Sorry, that was your other one. JC. Artist name is Max LL. Oh, Spiritfarer. Oh, God. Why you got to do this to me, bro? All right. I refuse to play this game. Because. It's a glorious game. I've just lived it in my real life, so I Oh, so pretty. So pretty. Voice of Cards. Oh, my friend Karin was in the third one. She was the narrator. Pulsating Power. Combat theme for a really unique JRPG card game. Yeah, I know. I really should play these because I like card games like this. Isn't this Keiichi Okabe? No. Yeah, Keiichi Okabe Monaka, yeah. $11. Oh. You did red car? I don't remember it at all. I'm sorry. The first one's really good, right? And then the second one is okay, and then the third one's okay. Shotaro Seo. Are they long? Yeah, Chengi, I've heard Somnus quite a bit, but I mean, in anything you want it to be, we can do it, so it's no big deal. It's not about new stuff, it's about whatever you want. Perfect. We can listen to anything though, so whatever you want. Yeah, it leans towards folk sound more than folk song. Okay, that sounds good. Final Fantasy 13 versus first trailer. Sure, that's fine. Yeah, the folk song. It's interesting how folk song. Based on my understanding of folk song from studying it, well, it was specifically European folk song. But it's an interesting thing because all folk song is interesting because it's all derived. There's an imperfection in it naturally because, well, so the instruments tend to be like the things you got lying around, it's not like, I think there's a degree of, when we deal with classical music, there's like a degree of like professionalism that folk song sort of eradicates by its very nature, because of folk song is usually not annotated, so it's never really written down. It's just kind of something you pick up and learn as you go, and then maybe someone annotates it. But in general, folk song is just like the beautiful thing about folk song is that it's pretty much all passed down based on hearing, right? Based on like the you know, the instrumentation is tends to be very bare bones, but also is very, I don't know, it's a very like there's a word in Italian called casareccio, which is very, like a very hearty sound, and I think that in a lot of ways it's just like the cousin of classical music, or like the symphonic classical music, right? Which is really cool. Yeah, it's neat. Speaking of things that might sound similar, Kenna Bridge of Spirits, great game. I played about half of it. I never finished it. This music plays during the final cutscene of the game. Let's check it out. Mountain Shrine. There's a new Beijing opera song for Lantern Rite? Really? Wow. Yeah, Kenna's a sweet game. Old Tales of Iron 2 came out. Mountain Shrine from Kenna Bridge of Spirits. Yeah, that should go in February, Redcar, yeah. Because I'm pretty sure yeah. Sorry, one second. Yeah, it's pretty outstanding. That's phenomenal. That is, again, we're talking about folk music and like sort of a traditional style. That's definitely one that comes to mind. Obviously, it's dolled up with strings, but it's a very heartfelt. That's a traditional Indonesian piece, or is traditional Indonesian music? I would love to know more about that. French Popo, we shifted you down to February, just because we had already listened to Raging Brachidios. I think I mentioned that I wanted to listen to Nay the Honors All Ours last time, but I can't remember what the details were there. But we'll just shift it down for next month, or if you want to sub it out, whatever you want to do. All right, Fountain of Dreams from Super Smash Bros. Melee. Never heard it. Oh yeah. Never mind. Oh wait, isn't this Kirby? Yeah, it is. What the shit? It's such a shame that PlayStation All-Stars died. They could have had themselves such a good series of games with that. I would have played it. I'm way more partial to PlayStation All-Stars than Super Smash Bros. What a shame. I don't know why. Why didn't PlayStation think, like, look at how good Nintendo does it. Why can't we do that too? Such a money-hungry company. Oof, that's gorgeous. Love this. Oh, okay. Thanks, Sirius. Man, that's fun. I would have liked a little bit more melody in that, to be honest with you. It kind of it didn't hit as hard as I would have liked, but I really enjoyed that. You know what I heard the other day before we hop over to Chengi? You know, I can't remember what the fuck it's called. Commodore 64. Is it this one? Oh, fuck. Shit. Chat. Commodore 64. Willy, Wizard, Chili. Oh, fuck. Man, someone linked me on my video about this. That's gonna annoy me. Oh man, it's shit. It's retro. It's gonna really bug me. I don't know. It's all right. Anyway, all right, let's check out. Okay, Final Fantasy Versus 13. So this was the first iteration of Final Fantasy 15. I wonder if this is a different Somnus. You know, I've never seen this trailer. What could have been? Oh, it's the same. Wow. I actually like this version better. The only thing I didn't like about 15 is it felt so unserious. Like, this is so intense. Like, imagine if the game was like this. There were parts of 15 I really liked, but this has a gravitas to it. Jesus. Yeah, I actually like this version. It doesn't seem... I don't think it's identical to the previous Somnus, or the original, or the one that we got for 15. Wow, yeah. The heft in that is really, really, really cool. What a shame that I mean, I didn't hate 15. I'm actually like kind of a 15 apologist. I don't have a problem with 15. I think 15 is really good. But I wish that it was actually like this. Like just the ethos of that version of it was so much darker and stuff. But 15 ended up being like just like the boys hanging out, and I didn't have a problem with it. I played the absolute shit out of it. But yeah. Sweet. With that, I think we're gonna end it. Holy shit, we actually made it. It's only been well, it's been 3 hours, so that's about normal. Got through everything we wanted to get through. I'm really happy about that. I'm gonna go ahead and pivot over to the I'm gonna end it here over on the YouTube side of things, and I'm gonna pivot over to the dev stream for Warframe. So if those of you are interested in checking that out, I will be doing that on Twitch. Thank you so much for, as always, just supporting the channel and supporting me, of course, and yeah, everything in between. I really appreciate it. Thank you to those of you that signed up today. It's never a pressure, obviously, to sign up, but I appreciate it a lot. So with that, we're going to hop over to Warframe, end this YouTube stream, and those of you that want to stay and be a part of Twitch Hangout for the next probably, I don't know, half hour, however long that dev stream is, we'll be doing that. So thanks a ton, everybody. Really appreciate it. See you next Friday. See you tomorrow if you want to watch Zenless Zone 0 and Withering Waves. See you Tuesday if you want to watch episode 1 and or 2, as well as Wednesday of Half-Life 2, continuing that playthrough. Then Friday is our first Patreon live stream of February. It will be a longer one because there will be a lot more of those suggestions for that are deeper analysis on my part. Yeah. And then, yeah, I'll talk to you soon, okay? Bye, everybody. Take care. Okay, Twitch. We're still here. Ooh, fuck. What is happening? Nope, we're still here. Imagine if I was like, man, fuck YouTube. No.